According to legend, the Nina was floundering in a storm, and the sailors panicked. They didn't know what to do. They knew that they were going to wreck. They were going to be lost at sea. And so they began to pray. And the whole crew got together, and they just frantically praying. And they decided that what they would do is they would cast lots, and whoever received the lot would have to do a special sacrifice, special homage to God. Well, Christopher Columbus got the lot, but the storm didn't go down. And so they prayed more and they prayed more, and they finally decided that if God would save them, that the next time they landed in a Christian country, they would all go shirtless to the nearest shrine, and there they would pray to Mary or to God. Have you ever tried to bargain with God? Most of us have at one time or another. But do you understand the difference between faith and superstition? You know, superstition is the belief that if I say the right words, if I do the right ritual, that I can sort of make God do what I want. And God will have to respond to me. Sort of like the crew here in the Christopher Columbus story. You know, if we just promise God enough, then God will give to us what we want. You know, faith is the assurance that God has your best interest at heart. Faith leads you to obedience because you trust in God. You know, when you get down to it, faith isn't trying to get God to do what you want. It's being prepared for you to do what God wants, to have God into your life. You know, next time you sort of find yourself trying to play poker with God, stop and think about it. Am I having faith to give my life to Him? Or am I being superstitious and I'm just trying to manipulate God so I can get what I want? You know, in Proverbs chapter 3, we have an interesting Proverbs here that says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." Next time you get into bargaining with God, stop and just say, "Lord, whatever you want." That's BT Daily. Join us next time.